Okay, hey everybody, how you doing? It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here. Stock markets with Bruce. Welcome to a little video today. I want to talk to you today about a company called Rocket Lab. If you've been around this channel a while, you're very well aware of this company. I've talked about Rocket Lab now for about 2 years, well, almost 2 years, even three actually. It used to be a SPAC at one time, and they became a public corporation. Here's a chart, the 3-year time frame. You can see at the bottom here, we're talking about January 2021, and you can see in July, the stock had reached the teens, even the 20s for a brief moment, and then the crackdown on SPACs started with the SEC. All the new rules they wanted, all the reporting they wanted, making life difficult. And so this company spent a lot of money with the SEC to adhere to all their new rules. But, a legitimate company has no problem doing it. And then from July forward, you can see where we've been flatlining on the stock. Let me show you another chart. This is a little closer. It's a 1-year chart, okay? 1 year from January 23, here we are now to December 23. And you can see the shares, the low of the year, 348. What a bargain. High of the year, 805. The high was set right around here, just around August. And then it backed off a bit. And now we've had a little surge lately. And let me give you another peek now at a 3-month chart, just 90 days from October to here, with the market run as a whole being very good. You can see how this little shot at the very end is just yesterday, Friday, December 22nd. 2023. You can see this shot of this stock. And here is a 5-day chart. And this shows you yesterday's activity here on this side over here. You can see the shot straight up here, right off the open. Okay, what would make the stock do what it's doing, and why am I talking about it today? Well, Rocket Lab, if you don't know, here are some images for you. They are a corporation that builds rockets and satellite components and other management systems, and they manage satellites that they put into orbit. They are specialists at launching low Earth orbit satellites. So they're kind of the size of a toaster oven, microwave, and they will launch many of them at a time. Here is just a short, brief list of some of their clientele that they have done business for, including NASA and others. They just signed a huge contract yesterday. I'll get into that in a second. This is one of their newer rockets. There's the Electron. There's also another rocket known as a Photon rocket. They're building now rockets that are recoverable after launch, and so they get to reuse them again and again and again. This is a company that is just getting smarter and smarter, and bigger and bigger with respect to how much business they're doing. Look at all these rockets ready to go. They're on a sort of an assembly line, and they're just banging them out of here. They're going to be launching a pile of rockets this year. Apparently, this coming year, 22 rockets will be launched, and each one has a series of satellites in it. So again, I'm not an expert in the rocket business, but in the stock market, I kind of know a good deal. Look, the deal that was announced yesterday is that Rocket signed a contract with the U.S. government for 18 launches. They're going to operate, I guess, 18 space vehicles. I guess that's the terminology they're using. It's a $515 million contract. Pardon me, $515 million contract. And work begins immediately. The first launch is slated for 2027. So that's 4 years from now until 2030. And they have an option to operate the satellites through 3033. So if all goes well, this will be a 10-year collaboration just on this contract. Now, to give you an idea of kind of the company itself, they already have 486 million shares outstanding, and they have jobs on hand, signed up, backlog of orders of $582 million. Now we add 515 to that backlog, and it's now $1.1 billion in business that they've got orders for 1.1 billion of launches. This company is on fire. Remember, or let you know, the market cap of the entire company is $2.1 billion. So half the market cap they have orders for. It's how big the order book is for these guys. 486 million shares out, 20 million shares shorted, which is 6.8% of the float. The float is only 295 million. The high and low, 805 for the high, the low of 348. Cash on hand, the company has 288 million cash in the bank, virtually no debt. Their actual shareholder equity, the net asset value of the company, $586 million. And so the stocks, the entire company's trading value is 4 times its asset value. Orders on the books are 50% of its asset value. They've done 39 launches so far as a company. 170 satellites have been deployed now. And they have 3 different launch pads around the world. And they are busy and back ordered and more coming in. By the time they get to this order, this US order, they're going to have to get off their books $580 million of orders that they've already got that they're executing on right now. Hence why you see these rockets sitting here. And then they're going to get after this contract. By the time they get to the US government contract, I would not be surprised if they have even more orders on the books. And they're going to be in a position where they're not going to have 1 billion in back orders. They're going to have more than 1 billion in back orders at all time. There's a lot of talk out there right now about Elon Musk taking SpaceX public and other companies taking their rocket divisions public. And the kind of numbers that are being tossed about for the so-called rocket launch companies, some of which have only done prototype testing. They haven't launched anything yet. SpaceX, yes, with Elon Musk. The Elon Musk company, they're talking about $170 million valuation the minute it lists. $170 million. It won't be making money the minute it lists. It is still a money-losing entity. It'll grow into profits, but it's going to take years. Rocket Lab is almost at profits now. They're almost at the profit stage right now, and their value is $2.1 billion, and they have $1 billion in business lined up. So these guys are really underpriced. Going back again to this chart of, say, 3 months right here. Sure, you can say to yourself, well, Bruce, the stock's at a really nice high over here. It's got this real nice jump going. And I'll say, sure, yeah, you could think that. But look at the last year and see where the stock has been. Over $8 already, $8.05. And if you go back to historical pricing, you're nowhere near these ranges over here, $15, $20, $25 a share. This stock is an easy double from here and beyond. How do you play it is the question. You can just buy the stock. Sure, it's trading at 544 Friday night or whatever it was trading at, 588 aftermarket. Sure, you can just buy it here. You could play another little game, and that is don't buy any shares whatsoever. Use capital and write cash secured puts. You can write cash secured puts on Rocket Lab stock. $5 strike price, $4 strike price, $7 strike price. You can get yourself easily a 25% return on your capital. In other words, you put up cash to write a put contract, and as long as the stock goes higher over the amount of time that you are into this contract, your contract will shrink in value. You'll buy it back for next to nothing or nothing at all. There are opportunities here to generate anywhere from 20 to 40% on your capital on Rocket Lab cash secured puts. It's up to you how you want to play it. You want to just buy the stock and fold your arms? Go ahead. It goes to $10, $12. You might start writing call options at that point. On the other hand, you write a $5 put contract good for January 2025 or 2026, and the stock goes higher. You'll buy that back for half the price you sold it for, a third of the price, a quarter of the price, and you'll write higher priced cash secured puts going forward out and keep taking in the dough. Enjoy the upside of this company. They are on a roll. Rocket Lab, RKLB is the symbol. There's the last trade from last night. You can see last Monday we were in the 450 range. We even dipped into the 435 range for a while. Unbelievable on Thursday. And Friday we hit a high of 576, and this is a nothing burger. We haven't even started yet. The volume normally is 4.8 million shares a day. Friday's volume, 51.9 million shares. there's some money coming into this stock, and rightfully so. And that's your video for today. Enjoy, everybody. Happy holidays. See you next time. Bye for now.